Hello and welcome to GameSlap Plays Indie Games, episode 4 with me, Sam. Today we've got a riot for you. We're starting off with Xenominer Swarm, one of those many Minecraft variants that inhabit the Xbox indie game world. This one's different though, it's set in space, you have guns, you've also got a jetpack. The actual game is incredibly in-depth from what I've got to grips with it. I'm not going to go into the in-depth nature because it is actually quite boring. It's nowhere near as fun as actual Minecraft, but it's an interesting take on it. Two of my favourite things. The first one's here. There's a flamethrower. I think any video game that manages to stuff in a flamethrower is worthy of some degree of applause, if only a little bit. And it follows that up with rather a fancy jetpack. As you can see here, the way of mining as well is quite good. I quite like this little ray gun that sucks up cubes. And here we go, shooting off into the stratosphere. Yeah, so next up on our indie games for this week is Military Sniper Sim. This is possibly one of the most infuriating video games I've had the luxury of downloading a trial for. You have to judge all kinds of variables before you make the shot, and then when you do it, you miss anyway. So I brought the target closer. As you can see from this video, I actually, bang, hit the target square in the side of the head. That's obviously a hit. This game doesn't like that. I apparently have to hit them square in the chest. You miss. Nope, I hit him square in the face. So if you want to become a real sniper, then probably join the army. Don't bother getting this, even though it's probably a good simulation. Third game for today is Vampire Slayer. Now, this I actually quite enjoyed. It reminded me of a PlayStation 2 kind of first-person shooter. You've got some interesting weapons. You can either play as a Vampire Slayer or a vampire itself. So I went with the Vampire Slayer first. You've got your stake, crucifix, which I, to be honest, couldn't figure out how to do anything with. So instead I just stuck with the shotgun, run around. There we go, blow away a vampire. One of the things the vampires have going for them though is once you kill them, they jump back up several seconds later. So you just literally stand around blowing them away. But it's also one-hit kill for vampires, so you end up like that. So we went to try and be the vampire. We'll be Edgar. With your, to be honest, grotesque fists. But again, of 69p, this is probably about as good as you're going to get in the first-person mode. The game's quite responsive. It's pretty good fun. The other thing you need to do is actually find people, which is quite hard when the game decides to just tell you that people are hiding through walls. You end up with a lot of that death. But regardless, we stuck with it. We guaranteed to get at least one person, so then you just punch them into next week, because you're vampires, and that's what vampires do. They have a punch like Mike Tyson. Nothing particularly shite this week, but there we are. That was GameSlap Plays Indie Games, and thank you very much.